Stranger Things, which debuted in 2016, has been tremendously successful and coincidentally made its young actors into megastars. And what tends to go hand in hand with celebrities is lots of cash. Here's a peek at all the exciting things the stars from Stranger Things do with their money. Millie Bobby Brown's Wheels and Deals. Emerging star. Although Millie Bobby Brown may appear to be your typical young acting prodigy, a closer look at her spending patterns reveals much more. Millie is a car girl, unlike other teenage females, and some of her acquisitions and luxuries. A $100,000 Cadillac Escalade, a $70,000 Mercedes van that has been modified, a $27,000 Mini Cooper, and a repurposed Mercedes van that cost $70,000 all belong to Millie. And yes, Millie can currently afford these automobiles since she earns a nice $300,000 every episode. But as I am the old, uncool one who believes she should be saving money for a rainy day, well, let's hope Millie is taking the vehicles to a bank to make an RRSP investment. Animal love. Well, it's more adorable than ridiculous that two of the principal Stranger Things actors have started spending their hard-earned money on adorable puppies. Starting off as a service dog to keep the kids calm, on set, Joe Keery permanently adopted the small Pomeranian. Not long after, Finn Wolf had purchased the same breed. Anyone up for a date at the dog park? The hair has it. Joe Keery, who plays Steve and is the show's top cutie, has captured the hearts of teen girls worldwide by flaunting his wild hair. Well, it's fantastic that others are using the products because he pays enough money for their upkeep. Joe solely uses Oribe hair products, which can start at $65 per bottle. I suppose this is reasonable given that Joe earns a tasty $250,000 per episode. He could probably dip into that hair gold if he wanted, so next time you're using drugstore brand shampoos, have a little memory of Joe flaunting his hundreds of dollars coif. Lots of clothes. Well, the fact that cool kids choose cool clothing shouldn't come as a surprise. These Stranger Things teens are really stepping up. Joe Keery has a history of donning expensive clothes, costing over $8,000 each, from brands like Gucci and Dolce & Gabbana. However, Joe isn't the only fashionista. Millie Bobby Brown was also spotted flaunting her $200 Justin Bieber merchandise for the Gen Z crowd. Finn Wolfhard is noted for wearing a stylish two-piece suit that was taken straight off the catwalk. Judging by the kids' propensity to dress in an art-style clothing on the show for years, it seems that they are trying to display how fashionable they can appear. Support the band. Finn Wolfhard's portrayal of Mike Wheeler, a boy from a small town with a propensity for solving mysteries, have been adored by both fans and critics. Finn, though, is also a blossoming musician. Finn is investing his $225,000 every episode, which he has worked hard to achieve, back into his music career with an overwhelming collection of guitars. Given that each guitar in Finn's collection starts at $2,000 and that he happens to have a real Fender head, he might want to take a break from playing his collection. Finn owns more than 8 guitars, including a Gibson Les Paul Jr., a Gibson SG Melody Maker, an Epiphone Casino, and Fender Jazzmaster. A Fender Stratocaster electric guitar, a Fender Mustang electric guitar, a Fender Jazzmaster electric guitar, and a Fender Telecaster thin-line electric guitar. Nevertheless, if he manages to stay upright, he should be able to find a means to fund his propensity for acquiring guitars. Nevertheless, if he manages to stay upright, that is. Traveling in style. We all know that the best way to spend money is on experiences, and the cast of Traveling in Style is living the life of travel influencers. Travel enthusiast Gaten Matarazzo, who plays Dustin Henderson on the show, boasts of his excursions to Paris, London, and Los Angeles. Game Boys. Finn Wolfhard takes playing video games to a higher degree than the average teenager does. Finn is a strong advocate of the Nintendo Switch, and he not only likes it but also owns all of the games that go along with it. But Finn isn't the only fan. Actor Lucas Sinclair Caleb McLaughlin is a spokesperson for the PC gaming unit, Activision, and is obsessed with their Destiny franchise. Caleb even had the good fortune to test their upcoming Destiny 2 game early. In truth, Caleb was fortunate enough to receive a free copy of the game, assuming that getting free goods requires making $250,000 per episode. Millie's Enterprise. Despite being young, Millie Bobby Brown is nevertheless a successful entrepreneur, starting with what she calls a Gen Z beauty brand. Florence is a beauty firm that offers skincare and makeup geared towards young people. So despite all of her expenditures, Millie maintains her composure and makes investments in herself. Shoe Heaven. Since Carrie Bradshaw entered the scene, shoes have been the preferred purchase for wealthy children, and while heels may not be on the menu, the shoes are just as luxurious. As her shoe size is about to change due to, growing older, perhaps Millie Bobby Brown's maintained the custom Converse she had made for her in good shape. But Millie isn't the only sneakerhead. Caleb McLaughlin has also been gifted several Air Jordans, which you can catch him unboxing on his Instagram. And while Caleb is scoring these shoes for free, why do we gift the rich? Technically, they are valued at anywhere between $200 and $900. I'm hoping that running up that hill in these pricey sneakers is fairly comfortable. PJs for the kiddies. These Stranger Things youngsters have barely finished high school and are living the private jet lifestyle, whereas most people could work their entire lives and never generate enough money to fly first class on an airplane. The cast was most prominently spotted flying in a private jet to a remote location to shoot an episode of Stranger Things. Kiddies that are foodies, swell. Everyone knows the main food of Stranger Things is Eggo waffles. When they would be spending their money at expensive eateries, these kids are instead making money. The star of the show, Millie Bobby Brown, reveals that she enjoys eating vanilla ice cream, Starbucks tea, hummus, carrots, and something called a macad, which is a creation of the set and is described as a small salad that is jam-packed with tomato, ham, avocado, and hot sriracha. She stated that it's really good, and she always has them in the middle of sets. Sadie Sink's model past. Making a lot of money is nothing new for Sadie Sink. Sadie is a former model for Kate Spade, Chanel, and Givenchy, so clothes are her biggest expense. However, Sadie is a comic book nerd who enjoys exploring the Superman universe. For all of us Swifties, we are assuming that the star with her $150,000 paycheck also makes her own scarves. Hoop dreams. The most memorable and special purchases are experiences. It's all about basketball for Caleb McLaughlin. Due to the popularity of Stranger Things, he often spends his hard-earned money on basketball games. So keep a lookout at the next Lakers game to see Caleb in the most comfortable seats available. Broadway dreams. By relocating to New York and appearing in the upcoming production of Dear Evan Hansen, Gaten Matarazzo appears to be making good use of his moolah. We enjoy watching young people pursue their dreams, especially when they are on the most watched show on any streaming platform. Noah Schnapp's sustainable spread. Young businessman Noah Schnapp has started his company to show that not all Stranger Things stars spend money on clothing and automobiles. In November 2021, he announced his new snack product he calls TBH, meaning to be honest, which offers a sustainable Nutella-like spread. As the next generation will make up our future, I want to see sustainability in the company plan. I hope this list of the Stranger Things star spending habits has motivated you all to buy these items or lust after them. With that Stranger Things salary check, what would you buy? Let us know in the comments section below. Alright guys, that wraps up our video for today. If you enjoyed watching, please give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more.